All right, Cooper welcomes you to another PSA reveal on the CAC Sports Card channel. As you notice, we have a vintage Montreal Canadian puck with the proper initials. Thanks, John Mangini, for highlighting that for me. I had to grab it. It'll be perfect as the background on this video. In this video, you're going to see more soccer cards. A lot of soccer cards from 1966 Bergman set, and then a handful from 2008 for Messi and Ronaldo. Let's get started. All right, we've got a whole bunch of soccer cards and sticker grades to go through. I'll try to do this without you actually seeing me in the background. I see if we're seeing the phone, so we'll keep it like this. All right, that'll work. All right, so I have, let's see, we have a few stickers and cards from 2008, and then the rest are from the 1966 Bergman set. So these are all soccer. You see that this is not a great grade, but you know, a bunch from 1966. So all bought like from sellers in Germany. So how cool is that? Let's start off with these 2008s. Lionel Messi, 2008 sticker, PSA 6. I'm gonna look a little closer. I mean, I definitely see centering issues, but I thought the rest of the sticker looks clean. I'll have to check that out. Disappointed with that. 2008 Messi, 9, much better. Again, I want to compare the two as we continue to learn why we grade certain cards and stickers and why we don't. But you know, this one came back a 9. Got to be happy with that. And we have a 2008 Cristiano Ronaldo at 6. So 2 6s and a 9 on these. Not where I was hoping to average. The 6s are really bad. I'm surprised. This guy looks really good from a centering perspective. I mean, not a 10, but you know, certainly not quite, you know, a little off left, right, but there's got to be some surface issues or maybe a dinged corner of some sort that I'm not seeing. And we've got a 2008 Panini Mega Cracks Messi. This came back in 8. You know, pretty good. Neat card, not one you see a lot. I'm glad to get this one back. I even forgot what these, what the card looked like. Or actually, I forgot what cards were actually in this, outside of knowing that it was some stickers and some 1966 Bergmans. I should mention that these came back through the Sports Card Mafia group submissions. I had two orders with them. This is the second of 2. So the rest are ones that I had submitted myself. You know, these came back in pretty good time relative to where everything else is in PSA. So here we've got 2 of the 66 Bergman Bayern Munchen team, which has Franz Beckenbauer and Gerd Muller, I believe, too. Although I'm not positive of that. There's Beckenbauer. He was the main reason I bought these cards. Came back 6. I mean, not bad for cards from 1966, but I thought these were better than that. So I'm gonna take a look at these closer. Again, maybe even do a follow-up, do a part 2 of this video to see. But you know, it's probably surface-related items. We'll see what we got. All right. Now we have Franz Beckenbauer with the ball. 6 as well. This one, I think the 6 makes sense because there are print dots kind of all over this card. You can kind of see them. That's definitely a problem. And centering is actually really good for this. I think the print dots and maybe some other things did it in. Cool. All right. I have a few of these, so we're gonna go through them. We've got an 8. I'll take that. Much better. I like the yellow ball, the yellow soccer ball. It's kind of cool. Another one with the ball, a 9. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy, submitting a 1966 card and getting a 9. And, earlier when I said the 6, I think it was because of all the print dots. I mean, this kind of has similar dotting, but, so I'm going to have to look at the real reason for those differences. And we got one more with the ball, and it's another 9. That's awesome. So these did really well. To be honest, like, I figured these would max out at 8. I was hoping, maybe 1 or 2 would, in this entire order, would max out at 9. We got 2 that came back as 9. That's very cool. Next is the Franz Beckenbauer portrait. So this is him without the ball. So they call it the portrait. Here's a 7. Definitely, top to bottom, left to right, sort of pushed down to the right in terms of, centering. But, these cards, so they came from a seller, most of them came from a seller in Germany, and they were really well cared for. At some level, I was worried that they were going to come back as not authentic, because they just, when I got them in hand, I was like, my God, these look so beautiful. But they are authentic and they are beautiful, and here's a 9. So again, this one really, really well centered. Now I'm disappointed I didn't get a 10. Not much going on in the back. I mean, if you're familiar with vintage soccer, and if you're not familiar with the El Rey collection, he has the most insane collection of soccer cards that you will ever see. You got to check out some of his videos. He's featured a few of these guys, I think. But this is Beckenbauer's second year. His rookie is a 65 Bergman. I do not have those. All right, there's another one, another 9. So we have a 7. All right, 2 9s. 2 9s of each. That's really freaking cool. All right, awesome. Here's an 8. Okay. So again, the portraits did really well, and like I said, these in hand when I got them, I thought they looked fantastic. So here is a card with Beckenbauer, Uwe Seeler, and Helmut Schahn. I think Helmut Schahn is the coach. Uwe Seeler is the little guy in the middle. We came back with 2 8s. Pretty impressive. I mean, the colors on these cards are just crazy. I'm a little surprised that these got 8s, just because the centering, it's borderline, right? Down, pushed, down and to the left. I'll take the 8s, but I think that was probably generous. And then the last one is the 1966 Bergman of Gerhard Müller. He is a soccer legend that actually he just recently passed away. This one looks really great. I mean, I don't know what do you think? What do you think this should have gotten? Probably a 10, right? I don't know. 9. I'll take it. I did really well on these. Thanks to the Sports Card Mafia, and the service worked out really well. I mean, they're not doing PSA submissions now. You just started an HTA submission group, but not for me. Not worth the money, if you're, in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed this video. I have a whole boatload. I think there's still 7 big orders back at PSA but they're all in grading, and I think we're easily a month away from seeing the first one. So some other stuff will come out on this channel to keep you guys interested, and I hope you enjoyed this one. See you soon.